Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt. Today we are going to go on one of the funniest quests, one that I really like, and it involves this very serious druid that devoted his entire life to alchemy.
Don't make me laugh. I've devoted my life to alchemy. Son, letter A. Spent countless days and nights with nothing but alembics, choking on fumes, scorching my skin with acids. If you think I'll simply betray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken. Deeply.
Now Geralt wanted to learn from him, and the druid was none too keen on sharing his knowledge, but as it turns out he was preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual and he needed some help. So me and Geralt had to perform 3 favors for him, and then he was going to share his knowledge with us. First thing that I had to do was to find some flowers in the nearby woods, so I made my way to the woods. I couldn't find the flowers, but I did come across a succubus. Highlight of my day? Some other druid wanted to kill her, but since she was harmless, me and Geralt said no and stood up for the succubus. But it turns out that the succubus was none too keen on Geralt.
Why did you take my side? I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed. I don't generally couple with witches, especially not out of gratitude.
Tell me why not. Is it the scars?
I detest when a man smells of blood. You witches always reek of it. Fiend blood, trot blood, and these are my brethren.
You're right. But unlike fiends and chorts, you...
Have ample breasts and a pretty face. I know. Their lack of these attributes, is that what makes them easy to kill?
It's a bit more complicated than that. But never mind. No means no, I get it.
Nevertheless, she did help us get the flower that we needed for the ritual. Up next, we had to convince this other druid to take part in the ritual. We found the druid in the nearby village. Geralt introduced himself.
And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter, stranger, mutant, sometimes even by my name. Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
The druid seemed to be pretty friendly, but of course he wanted a favor as well. He had to summon up a storm since the fields were dry, so we helped him out with his spell. We protected his behind while he was casting his wizard spell. He called up the storm. Geralt wasn't exactly happy about it.
The storm, damn it.
But afterwards, the druid agreed to help with the tricky ritual, and my last task was to go to an old distillery and produce some spirit. Of course, the distillery was guarded by Cyclops, but we did manage to defeat him. We looked around and found an old recipe for the alcohol. We got the distiller going and made ourselves some alcohol, and afterwards we returned to the druid.
Everything you asked.
Phenomenal, my boy. So, Fridtjof, shall we begin?
The sooner the better. We've a long night ahead of us.
The ritual is only for members of the inner circle. Thus, my dear apprentice, you must wait outside. Under no circumstances must you enter. We shall begin your tutelage come morn.
Will you finally tell me what the ritual's about?
Nay. No one likes a matter. Suffice to say, it's a burning matter now. Shoo!
Shoo? What a little prank. Alright, let's wait until the next day. He shooed me away. Alright, it's the next day. Let's see what potions they've made. They're straight up hammered. They are straight up hammered. What kind of dance move is that? I love this video game. Oh, look at him. It's the funniest thing I've seen all day. What the hell? Is this the guy with the storm? My god. Oh, that's funny. Let me snap a couple of pics. I'm gonna show them the pictures when they're nice and sober, just to make fun of them. Because I risked my life to get the bloody flower, the recipe. I had to help this guy make a storm. All just so they can get drunk.
We must have another. That's good stuff.
Aye, there's the base from Mosh Gordon. And Spirit from Hail Hell. Good times, Fritjof. Good times. Finally, something other than damn potions and transmutations.
Guess the ritual's not over yet.
Good. I thought I told you to stay outside. Only Druids are the inner circle.
Smirkle, Smirkle. Let the boy have some fun. He's earned it.
Fine. Pour yourselves on. Garrett, let the lessons begin.
Ah, might as well. I mean, we risked our life to get this drink, right? Let's just have one.
Drink hard and study hard. I like the idea.
Yeah. I call it stimulation and assimilation. First you stimulate, and then you assimilate. Shut down.
Might as well.
Right. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best approach, practice makes perfect.
I've practiced a lot already. Good thing.
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you take the potion like this, and gulp.
Is it teaching me how to drink?
Who said old age is a burden?
Well, now Geralt is hammered. Oh, we got alcohol. Well, lads, we did risk our life, but it was worth it. It's such a funny quest because this guy is so serious. He's like, I'm performing this magnificent ritual, right? It's very important. It's something that requires a lot of ingredients and it's hard to do. And then you go around and you kind of risk your life. You meet the succubus. You perform this ritual with another druid. Some foglets attack you. You perform this spell, so a storm comes in. Then you gotta risk your life fighting this ice giant or cyclops, whatever the bloody hell he was. Then you come back here and they're like, yup, we're getting straight up hammered. I love this video game. Oh my god. I wish we could come here like all the time and get hammered with this guy.
What do you want now? I taught you all I know.
Let's play some Gwent. Hell yeah. And there we have it, one of those side quests that are just a lot of fun. You meet this guy, he's like, listen, I got a very important ritual to perform, help me out. And you go around and you gather these things and you kind of, you know, put your life at risk a little bit. And then you come back and you give them the ingredients and they just drink all throughout the night. They get absolutely hammered and then you're like, you know, might as well. Of course you can refuse them, but I think it's way more fun to actually have a drink with them. But there you go, that's about it for right now in The Witcher. I hope everybody enjoyed as much as I did. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.